So you want to know how this white envelope made me some money for the week. Stay with me. So last week, about I'm gonna say Monday, I went to a luncheon drawing, and it's kind of wrinkled because everybody at church wanted to can you see it? They wanted to grab hold and fill the envelope. Went to a luncheon Monday, and I wasn't aware that they do drawings there. And so when it came time for them to draw the money out the bucket, oh my God, y'all, I was like praying. I was like, God, you know the situation, and I was just believing in faith that it was going to happen. So the first time they drew it, I thought it was for the money, but it was for cleaning supplies. And so I prayed, did my little money dance. I got up out in my seat, y'all. I didn't care. I was like, girls calling the ancestors and everything. So they called my name, and I was like, booyah! I was like so happy because I was like, I'm telling you. And here it is for the cleaning stuff. I was like, don't nobody want no cleaning stuff. And so, but I'm telling you, that's one thing when they say, if you do it for you one time, he'll do it again. So then when they rung the bell, it was like, okay, and now it's time for the pulling for the money. And they was like, that's where you're not gonna do your money. I said, got up. Girl, I was calling in the ancestors. So, oh Lord, when they pulled the card and they said Desiree, I won't even surprise. Everybody was hollering. So that's the backstory to the envelope. So usually when the Holy Spirit is speaking to me, it happens in the car or in the bathroom. And I was riding in the car and I tithe. Um, we get paid at the end of the month. I tithe the end of the month or the first of the month. And I tithe from that. But anything extra that hubby and I've been getting, I'm like, that's fine. And I was in the car, and when people say I heard the Spirit or heard the Holy Spirit, I heard the Spirit, but it sounded like my grandmother or it sounded like my mom. And I felt like it came that way because it was a voice that I wasn't going to be like, no, I ain't hear that. So, hubby, he home from work. So, and I'm recording. But that's okay. Just so and the voice said, you need to tithe off that $100 you got. I was like, oh, okay. But as like 15 seconds went down the road, I was like, well, I thought anything I made extra, from the cleaning, that was just money to pay the bills, because it wasn't like it was extra, y'all. And it was like, no, anything that comes through your hands is 10% to the storehouse. I was like, oh, okay. Because, it was like my grandmother and my mother voice. Excuse me. So I got home, got this white envelope. Nothing special, not from Jerusalem. It's not from Israel. It's not from anybody, prayed or cried over. Just a plain envelope from the Dollar Tree. When they used to be $1. Okay, we're not going there. And so when I broke to 50, I took 10 and I put in the white envelope. And I was so happy about that. I was like, I'm going to have a good testimony for Sunday service, because we be having a good time at our little testimony service. And so I put the white envelope in my top drawer, and I was like, okay, I'll have that for Sunday. So hubby came home like Tuesday. He brought home some more money. So I put $20 in the white envelope. Then hubby came home the next day, and I think it was Wednesday, and he came home with some more money. I put another 10 in the white envelope. And so now I'm at 40. So I was like, I don't know what it is about this envelope. I thought I was going to be carrying 10, but now I have 40. And I said, what if I take $20 and put in this white envelope and see what God do? Well, before I could do that, the money just came so fast that honey came home, bought another, I think it was 180. That was close enough for me. I put it in the white envelope. When I went to church, y'all, Sunday, I had $70 in the white envelope. I went ahead and added 10 to the 70 because I wanted 80, wanted 100. And I pass it on to the storehouse. So if you want the white envelope to make money for you, the money that comes in your hands, if I'm not mistaken, I wrote it down, is on 2 Corinthians, where you have to be a cheerful giver, and God will bless the tithings that you bring to the storehouse. Now, I know some of y'all a little turned off about the tithing, but you know what I say? Close your eyes, turn your head. But it worked for me, and I'm gonna do it again this week, and I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. And I'll report doing most of whatever jobs he would do. I will put the 10% in here, and I end up having $70. It started from last Monday to Saturday that I had $70 that I put into this envelope, which means that was an extra, not really extra, but you know, we paid bills that we had this money to go towards bills. So he was getting down. So I was like, I want to make me some money too. So I am trying to make these little, I'm going to show this on the next one because I'm losing time.